And we welcome you to Alumni Stadium here on the campus of Kean University as we get set for field hockey action. Cougars taking on FDU-Florham. There are the Cougars with a overall record of 6 wins and 3 losses. They are 1-1 in the New Jersey Athletic Conference. This is a non-conference matchup. The Devils at 5-6. They play in the Freedom Conference, where they have a record of 1 win and no losses. Cougars come off a victory against Wesley College. Beat them 4-2 on Sunday on the road. Wheelock College also fell victim to the Cougars by a score of 6-0. Overall, Cougars have won 4 straight. That streak began on Saturday, the 17th of September, right here when they knocked off Susquehanna University 2-0, and a 4-3 win in overtime against William Patterson University, and those 2 victories on the road against Wheelock College and Wesley College. Last time the Cougars have lost came back on the 13th of September when they came very close to upsetting the number 20 Montclair State University team. There are the Devils, who actually are in blue this evening. As I was saying, last time the Cougars lost was 3-2. That was in double overtime, and they lost to Montclair State, who then were the number 20 team in the nation. Cougars had the lead all the way through and saw the Redhawks tie up that score and then finally come away with a victory in double overtime. So we are underway here at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Kean University. Game time temperature 64 degrees. It's partly cloudy, very comfortable evening here. Probably be down into the 50s by the time we get out of here tonight. But very comfortable, very light winds here at Alumni Stadium. As we are underway here, we'll check out the goalkeepers in just 1 second as this FDU team will get the hit here. Cougars looking to clear it out, and they do. In goal tonight for the Cougars will be Erin Langen, a sophomore from Millburn. 5'3". Get a look at her stats. Langen has played 427 minutes, given up 15 goals. That's a 2.46 average. Has made 33 saves. And the Cougars are 3-2 with her in the cage. On the other side, Tess Logren, who has started 10 games and played 620 minutes, giving up 23 goals for an average of 2.6, has made 62 saves, and she is coming off a week for this Devil team, in which she was voted the defensive player of the week in the Freedom Conference. Canuck, Judy Canuck, number 19, who was in control. Springmeyer now for the Devils. The Devils, as I mentioned, 1-0 in their conference play. There's the ball that's rolled toward the goalkeeper and kicked aside. And the hit will come for the Devils. This FDU team got off to a great start, won their first 3 games. Since then, they are just 2-6. did win their last contest, breaking a 4-game losing streak. Beat Wilkes College in overtime, 1-0. That was their opening game in the Freedom Conference. Cougars, and that knocked out of bounds. And be a hit for the Cougars. Cougars 1-1 in conference play. As I mentioned, they've won their last 4. Montclair State and the College of New Jersey, along with Rowan at 2-0 to lead the conference, and the Cougars all in 4th place at 1-1, followed by William Patterson at 1-2, Ramapo and Richard Stockton, both looking for their first wins in conference play. Cougars will be back in conference action on the road this Saturday when they take on Richard Stockton College at 2 o'clock, and back here at home against Ramapo College on a week from today, Tuesday night at 7:30. 35-minute halves in collegiate field hockey, and that is running time. So here come the Devils, and Canuck will knock it away, but they get it right back, and that one will roll harmlessly over the goal line. So it's over to the Cougars in their home white. Here is Triano, who gets it ahead. Racing up the sideline, Lizette. And that's going to be a corner coming up. For the Cougars. The first corner of the game. Cougars for the season, 64 corners in the first half compared to just 25 for their opponents. That one will roll past Triano. Now Chochin, and it'll go the other way to the Devils, now turned right back over again. And another corner coming up for the Cougars. Stephanie Sori is a sophomore from Berkeley Heights, played at Governor Livingston. This time Triano controls it. Triano trying to get in close and knocked away, and again a corner coming up for the Cougars. 7 minutes into this first half, no score. Kean University and FDU-Florham in a non-conference matchup here at Alumni Stadium. That one is steered away, and Devils will have it. Get it up toward midfield. That one will be chased down. Kachnowski tried to get it ahead and could not, so again on the attack, the Devils. We'll give it right back to the Cougars, who give it right back to the Devils as they knock it out of bounds along that far side. Now the Cougars near midfield. In the first half this season, Cougars have outscored their opponents 17-6. Overall, they've outscored their opponents 33-19 this season. During this winning streak, they have 2 shutouts, the Cougars do. Now here come the Devils, and that one took a bounce, and fortunately for the Cougars, a bounce right at Langen. So the hit there and taken away, but now a corner coming up for the Devils. Their first corner. They have coming in here 89 penalty corners to their opponent's 88. That one will go wide. And over to the Cougars. 9 minutes in to the first half. Stepping in and intercepting that one is the board for the Devils. And Gunther had it. And Kat Dowling, number 3 for the Cougars. There's Dowling. She's a senior from Somerville. The hit will come for the Devils. Dowling comes away with it. Taken away from her. Not. And another penalty corner coming up. It'll be the second one for the Devils. And that shot kicked away by Langen. I'll get another opportunity. This one rolls there, and on the rebound, the score. And now the official is saying no. The official is saying that it bounced off of the side of Mary Beth Weimer, number 14. And so they waved that one off. Here it looked like she deflected it with her stick, but the official said no. That it deflected off her side. And so no goal. Break for the Cougars there, as Weimer was right there in perfect position to get the carom. Now back come the Devils. That'll be put back in control for the Devils. And that's out of bounds. And the Cougars will have it. So check that, the Devils will get the hit from the side. So FDU putting pressure on early here against the Cougars, even though the Cougars have had 3 penalty corners. Most of the offense has been down the end, where Erin Langen has been defending the goal. She's made a nice kick save, and we've had a goal waved off by the officials. Now here come the Cougars coming on the attack. Number 6 is McDermott. And she sent it out of bounds. No score, almost 13 minutes in. to the first half. Racing along the sideline is Andrews. Andrews trying to chase that one down for the Devils. Cougars are back there. Lauren Kachnowski goes back there, number 4. This will be a free hit here for Van Ogden. Van Ogden, a junior from Sussex. Soares takes it away for the Cougars. Tried to get it ahead to Thompson, number 2, and intercepted. Akita stole it away. Now turn it back over to the Cougars. Pressure put on here by the Devils, but the Cougars get it into midfield. Triano now gets it ahead. And taken away by the Devils at midfield. Lanny Andrews, number 18, with his Gunther. Now the Devils, there's a nice pass there, but went off the stick of Andrews, but she gets it back along the goal line. That'll be a corner coming up for the Devils. You see the time? We're 15 minutes in to the first half, no score. Here at Alumni Stadium. Mary Beth Weimer, a junior from Atlantic Heights. Played high school at the Red Bank Catholic. Gets it up top, and that one will be steered away out to Kat Dowling. And Dowling near midfield. This is Soares for the Cougars. Looked to get it to Dowling, and it was knocked away. And control will be to the FDU-Florham Devils. It's low trying to get it for the Cougars, but Nito has it for FDU.
Get up, Melissa, get up, come on!
Now, Weimer for the Devils. Lowe will go back to get it for the Cougars. And the hit will come for FDU. That one bouncing around in front. Dowling back there in the corner. Cougars will have it. And that'll be out of bounds to the Cougars. 18 minutes remaining first half. Cannot. That one will go off the stick of McDermott. Blocked there. Soares. Halfway through the first half with no score. That one knocked down and out of bounds. So the hit will come for the Cougars. At Dowling. And McDermott. And we'll go over to the Devils will give it right back. There's Triano. Tried to split two players. Taken away by Weimer. At Dowling. Low will watch it go out of bounds. Cougars will get the hit there. Dowling lifts it down field. Devils take it back. Schnowski gave it up to Kessel. Now here are the Cougars. Rolling it ahead. Let's see if Mace can catch up to it. She does, but right there is a Devil player. And the Devils take it back. Akita. That'll be out of bounds to the Devils. Thompson chases that one down on the side. Can't control, so here come the Devils. Nice move there by Springmeyer. And they take it away from her. That's Dowling who makes the play on defense. McDermott tried to get it ahead. That skipped over Mace's stick.
Get up!
14.5 to play in the first half. Still scoreless.
Good try. Come on, stay with it now.
In their last contest, as Triano, that one kind of skipped off of her stick. I was going to say this Devil team, their last game, they won by a score of 1-0 in overtime. The Cougars try to set it up here. Looks like they might have an opportunity, but that one will roll out of bounds. Cougars will get the hit. Triano, that's her, number 11. Triano trying to weave her way through, and we'll get a corner coming up for the Cougars. Coming up on the 13-minute mark. Here in the first half. Triano gives it to Pachochin. Couldn't get the shot off, and that will go over to the Devils. Referee pointing to the spot where they'll get the hit from. That's where they'll set the ball up right there. Thompson steps in, and Thompson now has it for the Cougars. moved out in front. Now Dowling will chase this one down. Dowling along that sideline. That'll be a hit for the Cougars. Played 22 minutes here. Now we'll get a stoppage in play and a yellow card for Triano, I believe. So Triano is going to come off. So now the Devils ready to put the ball back in play.
Let's go!
Intercepted by the Cougars. Try to get it to Mace. Now here come the Devils. At midfield, try to get it down, and Mace did knock it away, but staying in control of the Devils. Yeah, that's number 4, Kachnowski. There's Dowling will put it down for the hit for the Cougars. Now inside 11 minutes left. Scoreless first half. We'll go over to the Devils. And we'll go back to the Cougars.
How about a yellow card there?
Come on, White. Come on, White. Good. Come on,
Come on, Melissa, get up. Get up.
Get up.
Atta girl, that's what we want. Oh, get all over us.
And Soares.
Right next to it.
So he'll catch up to that one. Cougars get it.
Move up. Let's move up.
McDermott
Don't let him out of there.
Don't let it out.
taken away. Soares, and we'll have another corner coming out for the Cougars. Inside of 10.
Put it in, girls.
Left here in the first half. Still no score. FDU thought they had a goal earlier. That was wiped off by the officials. Now here are the Cougars. That one goes high, and they'll go over to FDU as we approach 9 minutes left in the half. Try to rule that one up. Kachnowski. Had it for the Cougars. They will get the hit there for Dowling. And that one will be rolled a little bit too far. Intercepted now by the Cougars. Soares.
Come on, Kai. Come on, get up there.
Now along that sideline in the corner. It's taken away by the Devils, but now controlled again for the Cougars. The pass now intercepted. This might be an opportunity for the Devils. They will stay in control with Springmeyer. That is Springmeyer, number 5. In control, rolls it in front. It's going to be out of bounds. And a hit for the Cougars. Devils put some pressure on. Almost take it away. Now it'll go over to the Cougars inside of 7 to play as we're at midfield and over to the Cougars. And now Triano, after that yellow, now comes back onto the field. Cougars had it, and that's out of bounds. And will be the Cougars hit. Taken away by Soares. Soares almost made a nice move. The goalkeeper kicked it away. Now there's a shot that'll go wide. They had an open crease there. Not able to find the goal was Mace. Shot that one wide. Taken back by the Cougars. Mace again. Opportunity here. Goalkeeper kicks it away. Cougars can't get the shot off. Once again an opportunity for the Cougars. Not able to capitalize. So here are the Devils. Had one taken away. And over to the Devils once again. It'll roll over the goal line. Inside of 5. Left here in the first half. FDU-Florham and the Kean University Cougars, no score in this non-conference field hockey matchup. Coming up on 4 minutes left to play in the half. Not unable to control that one. Chochin came over, did a good job to keep control of it for the Cougars. Now they turn it over. Dowling had it. Dowling in control. Triano able to catch up to it. Fires it ahead. Coming up on the 3-minute to go mark here in the first half. But Chochin will watch that one roll over the goal line. Triano tried to get it ahead to Soares. It's knocked away. And that's going to be a corner. Corner for the Cougars. Two and a half. Left here and a half.
Come on, Olivia. Come on.
Triano. Chochin rolls it in front. Still loose. And once again knocked away. I'm in front. And we'll go over to the Devils. Inside of 2 minutes. Triano. Corner coming up. Now a minute and a half. Chochin rolls that one in front. Cougars will have possession over there on the far side. Now back to midfield. Almost intercepted there, but Cougars stay in possession. McDermott. Now this is Mace. Feeds it off to Soares. Mace gets it in front. Triano, let's see if she has a chance to get a shot off. Goalkeeper's out, and it's going to be a corner. A lot of pressure put on by the Cougars. Not able to get a goal yet. We'll have another opportunity right now. At this penalty corner. Rolled out to Triano. Kind of fanned on that shot. And that one kicked away by the goalkeeper. You can see why she has been the defensive player of the week for this FDU-Florham team. The horn goes up. The Cougars will get the opportunity to attempt the penalty corner. And we'll have the opportunity until FDU can gain possession to end the half. So they roll it to Triano. The Chochin will get the shot off. Goalkeeper tried to knock it away. Cougars still in possession, and now the Devils will clear it away, but they say another corner coming up for the Cougars. They have had plenty of opportunities here in the first half. Have not been able to score. Let's see. Triano again. Now passes it off to the side. Again, the goalkeeper kicks it away. And once again, we'll have a penalty corner for the Cougars. Triano. This time, this one steered behind the goal, and that will do it for the first half. Plenty of opportunities for the Cougars. They cannot score. Goal wiped away for FDU-Florham. No score. We're at halftime here at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Kean University. Horn goes off to start the second half here at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Kean University in Union. FDU-Florham and Kean University here in field hockey action as we're set for the second half. No score as the Devils did manage to put one past Aaron Langen, but the official said it did not come off the stick of Mary Beth Weimer. So they weaved that one off. And we are set for the second half here. And it'll be the Devils who will be in control to start off the second half. But right away, it's Kat Dowling who will step in to make the steal. Triano trying to get control. Whistle, and they'll have control. The Cougars will, and they're home white. In the road blue, the FDU-Florham Devils. Here's Triano weaving her way through, and there's a goal for the Cougars. Looks like Kat Dowling scoring for the Cougars in the opening minute of play here in the second half. For Dowling, that's her second goal of the season to go along with an assist. And the Cougars are up on top by a score of 1-0. So Dowling scores just 39 seconds into this second half. And he'll take it away. In the second half of games, the Cougars have outscored their opponents 14-11. That one will be steered aside by Langen. Almost taken away there. Second half has not been good for this FDU team. They have been outscored by their opponents 15-8. Lowe got control of it and then sent it out of bounds. So the Devils will have the hit from the side there. That is Kessel, who was in control. Now here come the Cougars along this near side. That is Soaries, number 1, who is in control right there in front of the Cougar bench. Dowling had that one go right by her, now recaptures it. Now here's Corey Thompson. Thompson tried to get it to Dowling. And it'll be taken away by the Devils now. Cougars able to get control back, and we'll have the corner coming up for the Cougars. So the Cougars strike very early after a scoreless first half. Come up with a goal just 39 seconds in to the second half. There's Dowling again. Try to get it to the goal line there, and Soaries couldn't control it. And out of bounds. Lowe will chase this one down for the Cougars. Lost it off the end of her stick. Now here come the Devils. And that's going to be a corner coming up for FDU. Cougars in the second half with 79 corners on the season, and their opponents with 35. That one rolled up on top. There's a shot that, let's see, it's going to be a score off the rebound. Score coming for FDU. So 4 minutes in, they tie up the score at 1 apiece. Several players out front there. We'll have to see who gets credit for that goal. But we are tied up. So each team scoring early in the second half after a scoreless first half here at Alumni Stadium. Cougars in control there, and it goes out of bounds. The hit will come for FDU. That one will roll past the goalkeeper over the goal line. The hit will come for the Cougars. As we are 5 minutes in to the second half. And out of bounds to FDU. Cougars have won 4 straight. Couple of victories at home against Susquehanna and William Patterson. And a couple more on the road against Wheelock College and Wesley College. And this FDU team winning their last outing on September 30th in overtime, 1-0. That broke a 4-game losing streak for the Devils. Here come the Cougars. And Dowling is out of bounds. Triano able to intercept it, knocked away from Dowling, out of bounds. That one looked like it went off of the ankle of Triano, who's limping a little bit. Now here come the Devils as they try to chase that one down. Possession will go to the Devils. Kelsey Kissel, the junior. Dowling took that one away. Trying to roll that one downfield, but taken back by the Devils, who get it out front. Good job on defense there by Melissa McDermott by the Cougars. So McDermott stepped in as the Devils had an opportunity to go ahead. That one will roll out of bounds for the Cougars. Triano has it taken away and taken right back by the Cougars by Stephanie Rios. Rios wearing number 5. Now it's Triano, number 11. Triano is going to have an opportunity. That one was almost steered into the goal. Cougar right there in front of the goal, almost able to steer that one in. Triano knocks that one down.
Where's the card on that? Come on.
Triano
Get on there, get on there.
taken away by the defense. And Dowling. Dowling has the Cougar goal, 39 seconds into the second half.
Stay with it, stay with it. That's it, yeah.
Soares came away with it.
All right, come on.
Together, together.
Come on, get up.
Now Triano
Behind her.
knocked away, and that one off the foot of Dowling
Back cross, back cross.
for the Cougars. Rios takes it.
Oh, where's the card then?
The hit will come for the Cougars. Victoria Neto comes into the lineup for the Devils. That one will go off the stick of Soares. Nope. We'll say it is off of the Devils. Cougars will have it. That is Triano, number 11. Triano weaving her way through.
Get on there, suck it in.
Knocked away. Dowling will chase it down. Dowling along the sideline.
Get on the post. Get on the post.
And that's taken away. Bang downfield. That's going to roll across the goal line. The Cougars will get it. Knocked away in the 47th minute here. And the Cougars and Devils tied up at 1. There's Stephanie Rios, sophomore from Freehold. One almost given away. Now Devils do have it. Springmeyer. Now an opportunity for the Devils, as they'll have the penalty corner coming up. First of the second half. Weimer. Little trot over there, the
Gotta get back hard.
junior.
Come on.
Nice pass there. They'll get the shot off. Rolling around free and cleared away by the Cougars. Again, it will be the hit for the Devils. Now they get it out front. And it'll go over to the Cougars inside of 22 minutes of play. Now midfield. Devils in possession now. Given up to the Cougars. Soares. Nice move there by Soares. Tried to get it over to Triano. Could not. Now Rios knocks it out of bounds. Tied at 1 as we approach 21 minutes to play in the second half. of bounds. We had a scoreless first half. Cougars scored 39 minutes in to the second half. And 4 minutes later, it was a goal for the Devils, who tied up. That's where we stand as we approach 20 minutes to play here in the second half. Now here come the Devils. That one was right at the goalkeeper for the save. And now a penalty corner coming up. So Langen with a save to keep this game tied, but plenty of offensive pressure put on now by the Devils. As Weimer sets it up. There's going to be a shot there. And a nice play again on defense by the Cougars to keep the Devils from scoring. Approaching 19 minutes to play. And now we're going to get a yellow card. Nope, that's a green card on the Devils. That's a green card on Rebecca Bruns, number 11. So now the captain talking to the official, Gruther. He's a senior. That pass was right off her leg. Cougars now sending it downfield. And that will go out of bounds. Cougars will keep possession. Trying to flip it down there, and Sories knocked that one down. A little high stick there. Another card coming up. This one will be a yellow card. And Nikki Akita will go off. Now the officials are going to have a little discussion as the captain. The captains are the only ones who can actually talk to the officials and on the field. If there is a question at all about any rule infraction. They're looking at the high stick over there, and I think that's what we might see on Sories. We'll wait and see as the two officials. So now the officials done with their discussion. So now the official will go over and talk to Jen Noon, the head coach for FDU. And again, they're probably talking about that high stick of Sori's. So now we have all that set. And now we'll have the officials talk it over again. I believe it'll be the Cougars who will have the hit. And you see Triano. And we'll restart the clock at 18:37. That one will roll in front. Cougars not able to get a shot off. As we approach 18 minutes to play, here's Triano. Triano tries to get through, and that's going to be a corner coming up for the Cougars. There's Sori's. That's Triano. Nice pass to Petrochin. Not able to get a shot, swung and missed. So we remain tied. Now they try to get it ahead. The Devils do, but good job back on defense there to take it away. And Kachnowski was back there. Now here come the Devils, the Cougars. Dowling couldn't get a shot off, but now here's Triano. And Triano comes in. Triano shot to score. Olivia Triano. Her 19th goal of the season, which leads the Cougars. She has 4 assists. And the Cougars are up on top 2-1. So they regain the lead. Triano. 5'9" senior for the Cougars. So Cougars regain the lead here. Sori's took it away. Dowling. Dowling rolls it ahead to Thompson. Thompson tried to get the shot off. Coming up on 16 minutes left in the half. 3 goals scored, all 3 have come here in the second half. It will come for the Devils. They're looking to tie. Now Kissel. Loose ball. Now it'll go over to the Cougars. Coming up on 15 minutes to play. Here in the second half, they see our 2-1 score. Cougars on top, looking for their 5th straight victory. And 7th overall. Cougars. Knocked out of bounds. Cougars will have the hit. Got Dowling. Triano trying to go along that goal line. Lost control of it. Olivia Triano took it away. Cannot. Number 19. Along that sideline. Ball goes to the Cougars. Akita checking back in after the yellow card. Taken away from Dowling. Akita out of bounds. Dowling knocked that one down. Mace. Coming up on the 13-minute to go mark. Back to Rios. Cannot. And Cannot will roll that one over the goal line. Triano was out for a second. He's going to come back in for Brianna Mace. Thompson not able to get a shot off there. Taken away. Springmeyer. Nice job stepping in there is McDermott, number 6. At the 12-minute mark. Left in the second half. This could be trouble here for the Cougars. Coming in on goal there, and that's going to be a corner. Corner coming up for the Devils.
Gotta get back hard. Come on, let's go. Full sprint.
Approach the 11-minute mark left here in the second half. And knocked away. Dermott trying to chase it down, but Devils able to get there first. And Triano kicked that one. This time Triano took it away and sends it downfield. It's going to roll dead before it gets out of bounds, so Devils had to go back and get it. Approaching 10 minutes to play. Knocked away by Dowling, who's pushed from behind. Inside of 10. Dowling rolled that one out of bounds. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout. So FDU calls a timeout with 9 minutes, 46 seconds left in regulation time. Cougars holding on to a 2-1 lead. There you got an opportunity to see the goal scored by the Cougars tonight. Kat Dowling and Olivia Triano scoring for the Cougars. They lead it 2-1 with 9:46 to play here in the second half. Cougars hit the road after this one. Do not play again until Saturday. They'll have a 2 o'clock start at Richard Stockton College. And back home a week from today against Ramapo College. We'll be here for the 7:30 start. Actually, only 2 more home contests after this one. It'll be the Ramapo game next Tuesday. And then Friday, October the 28th, Vassar College will be here for a 7 o'clock start. Those are the last 2 games left in the regular season here. See, the clock is approaching 9 minutes to play. Devils looking for a tying goal. Good job there by Langen to come out and kick that one away. We hit the 9-minute to go mark. Devils still in control there. They'll get the corner. Weimer. There's Weimer. That shot rolled in front, bounces around, and that one will go to the side of the cage. The hit comes from the sideline for the Devils. We hit the 8-minute mark to play in the second half. Cougars trying to protect the 1-goal lead. On that sideline, they'll fire it again down field. Devils able to catch up to it. Triano. Triano has it for the Cougars. On the far sideline as Triano sends it ahead. And Sori is not able to catch up to that one at the goal line. Now 7 minutes left here in the second half. That's out of bounds to the Cougars. have outscored their opponents 14-11 in the second half. And now it would be 16-12. And on the goals scored here in the second half of this contest. Noles looking to give themselves a little breathing room here. Here's Triano. Backhander's good. That's our second goal of the night. Number 20 on the season. And it's 3-1 Cougars. So Triano with 20 goals for the season. Watch that one again. Nice shot coming from Triano. To give the Cougars a 2-goal advantage. Under 6 minutes to play here at Alumni Stadium on the campus of Kean University. And home of the Cougars. And they lead it 3-1. All 3 goals for the Cougars coming here in the second half. And the lone goal for FDU coming here in the second half as well. That one came 4 minutes in for the Devils after the Cougars had taken a 1-0 lead. Now the Cougars have scored 2 straight unanswered goals. And we're inside of 5 to play. Here comes Triano. Triano has it knocked away. Got Dowling. Dowling along the sideline. Trying to keep control. And does. Now flipped it ahead. Now the Cougars in control with Soares. Now Soares getting it ahead. Approaching 4 minutes to play. Triano coming in on goal. Couldn't get the shot off. Looking for the hat trick. Good play there by Bachochin to keep it alive. Triano. Now Triano again with the hit. So we approach the 3-minute mark. Triano off the foot of one of the Devils. And Conrad's getting ready to come in for the Cougars. A freshman from South Plainfield. That one rolled in front and goes to the side. That one's taken away by the Cougars. Now in the corner. And head ahead now. That's going to be Out of bounds. And we're inside of 2 minutes. Cougars in control here. Then a minute and 40. It will come for the Cougars. Taken away. Now the Devils. And the shot that goes by the goalkeeper, laying harmlessly. Approaching a minute to play. Three goals in the second half for the Cougars. Game that they have never trailed. We're tied up at the half, 0-0, and at one point early in the second half tied up at 1, but 2 unanswered goals for the Cougars. As we'll get the hit there for the Devils. We're down to 25 seconds left in the contest. Now we're down to 15 seconds. The Cougars are going to come away with their 5th straight victory. As we're down to 5 seconds. And now the horn will go off. So the Cougars with 3 goals in the second half. Triano with 2 goals and Kat Dowling with the other. And the Cougars with a 3-1 victory over FDU-Florham. Cougars now 7-3 on the season. That's their overall record. This was a non-conference game, so they continue 1-1 in the New Jersey Athletic Conference, while the Devils fall to 5-7 on the season. Cougars again will hit the road. Saturday they play at Richard Stockton College. They'll be back here on Tuesday evening at 7:30 when the Rams, the Roadrunners from Ramapo College, will be here to take on the Cougars. That'll be a 7:30 start. That'll do it here from Alumni Stadium on the campus of Kean University. Once again, the final score, the Cougars 3, FDU-Florham 1. For everybody here at Kean Live, so long, everybody.